I believe that it's my duty to go and find people who need help. To realize that is to be that, okay, I might be partying somewhere. I'd rather be going somewhere saying, hey, do you want some help? I got you, don't worry. And it may not be fun, but at the end of the day, I realized, hey, I done my thing as a Christian. I believe in this thing, I should do it to the full extent.
God's been good to me. All I have needed. All I have needed. Yeah. God has provided. He's been good. John chapter 14. Now we walked into John chapter 14, using it to help us with our heart trouble because of what had happened with our brother Draylen. And so we use John chapter 14:1, let not your heart be troubled. But that was the front porch.
Draylen was living life to its fullest, taking advantage of every opportunity. There's a passage of scripture that says, I have come that you might have life and that you might have it more abundantly. He was living an abundant life and didn't let anything, his race, his culture, his community, didn't let anything keep him from living an abundant life.
Draylen was, a typical little boy. He was rambunctious, full of life, busy. And as Draylen got older, he was very hyperactive, so we needed to do something with him. So I found fire dragon martial arts.
I've been knowing Draylen since he was about 5 years old. He enrolled in my school, and this little boy came up, and his grandpa brought him into fire dragon. And he said, how long it take me to get a black belt? And I said, man, it takes about 6 to 7 years if you come through me. He said, no, that's too long. I'm gonna get mine in about 3 years. So Draylen, as you know, he accomplished everything that he set out to do. So he got his black belt within 4.5 years.
Ever since he was in middle school, he was thinking of ways that he could have an impact on his community. From writing that essay on a social justice topic that now is very prevalent in our society.
This was a young man who had a lot of creativity, innovation, a lot of patience, a lot of giving, and great Christian values that he lived by.
I think he got up in the morning with a song in his heart or some piece of music he was working on, and he just did it. And I think it was something that was just embedded in him to have music, and he was extremely passionate about the music that he could create. Because there's a difference between listening to music and being able to create music.
And he really made music come alive, and you could tell that it was important to him, and you could tell that he was just making it important, wanting to express how important it was to him, and wanting other people to feel the music as much as he did. Whether it was playing, by himself as a soloist or playing as in a group.
The whole idea of the Walk of Heroes is that we're honoring people that have had an impact on Austin, on the community, on society, and that's definitely something that Draylen has had, and I saw him be a bridge between cultures. In Thailand specifically, I saw him literally carry the weight of a culture that does not look favorably on people of color, and completely refuse and reject to accept that. And in doing so, in being Draylen and in being outgoing and vibrant and energetic and kind of having this we're gonna do things my way because my way is the cool way, he literally transformed the way many young children saw the color black, really. In my eyes, that makes him a hero. getting people to understand each other through music, getting people to understand each other through human interaction is what all of us need to be able to do more of, I think.
He was very giving, whether it was his money or not. He was always giving of people. He was always trying to inspire others, and I got a lot of cards from the kids at school, and every letter in there would always say how he would just make sure that everybody was okay, and he would try to encourage them regardless of what they, was going on with them. And he still, like, even in death, people just, still talk about the good things about him, and I think that's what makes him a hero. What I hope to learn from this experience is to be a better person to help this community, East Austin community. If I can help a country out, I can probably help my own city or my own neighborhood. But my thing is helping people and just saying that I did my thing. I'm a good person, I'm a good Christian. I've done my solemn duty to do what I'm supposed to do.